And we're live. DC5. How the fuck's everybody doing? It's your neighborhood. Jesus. Shades wet. You guys will be happy to know I'm actually working on a video for you guys as we speak. Oh my god, coffee. What's up, Eric? How the fuck you been? First in here, Eric. God damn. I guess the notifications are working. And Eric, have you seen new purple and gold pump shotgun? Apparently there's a gold and purple pump shotgun. I've seen it, but not yet played. Yeah, me neither. Me neither. Space for it. Space for it. All right, I gotta stop editing because if I don't stop editing, then I'm not gonna interact whatsoever. I get in my zone of editing. I'm like fucking tunnel vision. But yeah, what do we have? Cam's package got here today. The right-hand drive wiper conversion is a go. It's a go. But you'll see more of that in the video. I should have it up by tonight, probably late tonight. Might take a while. Probably watch it tomorrow, honestly, unless you're like a fucking 3 a.m. nutcase or something. But on to other pressing information, news, vital news. I don't know if I told you guys about the guy that sold me the car responded to my Craigslist ad for all the black interior, but he didn't know it was me, right? So then I emailed him and was like, yeah, send me an offer. So clearly he found out it was me, probably. And he didn't respond back when I said, make me an offer. So I said to him, hey, just to let you know, this is the guy you sold the Type S to. Like, I don't know why you're not replying to me, because clearly you emailed me about the interior pieces. And I said to him, just thought I'd let you know the car you sold me had several issues you didn't disclose. A, close to all the way blown head gasket. B, dry rotted heater hoses. C, cracked fuel pump. That's why it smelled like gas when you filled your tank up past half. D, a nasty water leak in the back. E, window regulator on driver's side wasn't the issue. Someone had glued the window up so it couldn't fall down. I understand I bought it how I saw it, but I feel like a seller should still disclose the full story of a car. You even offered me back money when I told you about the fuel pump, so it just seems highly suspicious. If you're interested in the black interior pieces, let me know. Shoot me an offer. So this morning, I get an email from him. What's up, William? I test drove a '06 Civic Si last night, 126K with a few mods. The shifter and e-brake positions are so odd. Dude, I completely agree. That's really funny you say that because I was looking online. I saw the FA5. Dude, it is the dumbest place to put your emergency brake on the inside next to the shifter. Like on a DC5, it's in the back. Like you get your shifter here, you have to reach all the way back here to pull your e-brake. But on FA5, it's like here's your shifter, here's your e-brake right next to it. It's like that's fucking stupid. So, anyways, fucking he emails me back. He says, "Good morning. The items you have listed, I honestly had no clue those issues were there. I offered you the money because I felt bad that it happened on the wrong time. This has been this has still been on my mind ever since this has happened when I sold you the car. I still feel like I need to offer you something regarding these issues. I really hope we can make amends. I know it is hard to express how I feel in text, but I'm sorry what you have been through with the car. Yes, I am still interested I'm still interested in the black interior parts. What black parts are you not using anymore? Thank you." Keep going the suspense. Eric's laughing. William says it's whack. So is the gimmicky gauge cluster. Yeah, I don't like the gauge cluster in FA5 either, honestly. William says, take his money. Dude, I'm gonna email him back in a little bit and be like, at this point, with all the tribulation and hardship I've been through with the car, finding problem after problem, here's my PayPal. Send me what you think is fair for all that shit, because I paid you $4,200 for the car. Or no, $4,300 for the car. I'm hoping to get at least $1,000 back. You know, at the least, I think even if he sent me like $500 would be low ball, like shut me up type money. But I think $1,000 would be fair. That would be fuel pumps expensive if you have to buy it. Fucking with the window regulator, and we didn't. The window regulator is fine, but like it still took labor time for us to, take that whole door assembly apart, basically. Wayne King says, "What, the FA5 cluster is the greatest." Excellent timing, Wing. See, Wing's a previous FA5. Well, if it was so great, why'd you sell it? Oh, boom. Eric's laughing. William says, "And buy something nice for the RSX to make me happy." Eric says, "Wing King, motherfucker." William says, "I'm so bummed out I sold my 04. Yeah, dude, partying with cars sucks. It sucks. Wing King says, "Damn, I was about to do a live stream on installing an upgraded center speaker." An upgraded center speaker? What are you talking about? And you're trying to steal my thunder? You're trying to steal the Shades Wade 8 o'clock spot? What? You could live stream and I'd probably watch it while I'm streaming. I give no fucks. Yeah. Trying to find.
Booyah.
Let's see. Wayne King says the center channel speaker in the new SI, it has 10 speakers. Has 10 speakers, really? I'll show you guys a sneak preview. Here's my new sticker from if it'll fucking focus, goddamn. Western Crew. I'm officially neighborhood Australian Jesus. I bet that's gonna look really hilarious driving around town like we're obviously in Virginia, an East Coast state. Western Crew. Motherfucking West, y'all. Be like, get to California, you fuck. William says I backed into a poll on Saturday with the free beast. The free star. And King says you need a big-breasted woman sticker on there. I should get a sticker that says soccer dad. I should get a sticker made that says what would I do? WWID. I bet that would ruffle some feathers. All the Jesus freaks be like, this is blasphemous. You think you're the second coming of Christ. Be like, no, I just look like him. Chill the fuck out. Just chill the fuck out. Cam says Western Crew for the win. That's right. That's right. Wayne King says, man, I can't wait. Bomb Squad. That's right. Cam says we got a page on Facebook. Word, I'll give that a like and a follow. Post that picture up there. Be like, yeah, Virginia branch, bitches. Wayne King says Yeshua was black. Dude, I'm like so black. What are you talking about? I make Dilla beats. I'm working on it. Eric says, yo, Camo, what up? Wayne King's laughing. Dude, I'm black as hell. What are you talking about? Are you kidding me? William says, my dog is certified African. The fuck?
Booyah. All right, let's try the other side.
Let's see. Turn the volume down. Fast forward the shit. Turn the volume down. Fast forward the shit.
Booyah. All right, let's try the other side.
Bleed. Volume down, fast forward the shit. It's pretty much how my life goes.
Yeah, I think the stickers look good. I think all the stuff we got looks good. That's up. Some stickers are debatable. Yeah, I think the stickers look.
Let's see. Turn the volume down. Fast forward the shit. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to prep this shit real quick. Work. Let's see. Where are we? Cam says flat out here at work, so in the background. No worries, dude. Just chilling. Winking says, Eric, what's up with the FB6? Winking says, William, BBC Levy. And we're not talking British Broadcasting Company. Eric says, for my pick. William says, I'm really curious about a 2001 Prelude with an H23A. Dude, H23 is not to sleep on. H23 is the bomb. Cam says, ha. Winking says, Preludes are gay. Dude, I disagree, man. 5th gens. Dude, even like 4th gens. I like Preludes, honestly. I think they're underrated. I think don't sleep on them. William says, I just can't fathom a 5-speed anymore. Yeah, I feel you on that. 5-speed's whack. 6-speed, like that overdrive, man. That's where it's at. Maybe you can work some voodoo, fucking bolt up a Type S transmission to a H22. That'd be like the next fucking coolest thing. Cam says, happy to help others out needing right-hand drive parts. Dude, seriously. Winking says, I need some parts. Eric says, might be selling the DC5, maybe. Whack. Unless you're getting another one that's Type S. Dude, just sell the FB6, man. DC5, man. Fucking FB6. William says, who wants to chill in Miami Beach tonight? I'll be there in 10 minutes. Wayne King says, what? Mr. Jones FPV says, what's cracking, Shades? What's up, dude? How are you? Cam says, anyone except Wayne King. Wayne King says, I wish I could hang out in Miami. Wayne King says, Gato has the greatest Prelude. I disagree. I think Evan Rulude has one of the cleanest fucking Preludes, and he built it from the ground up. Eric's laughing. Wing King says, I meant gay in a good way. Oh, okay, sure. Preludes are happy. Dude, I really do enjoy Preludes, though. I think they're interesting, you know? I think the first gen Prelude, the one that came with the 4-wheel steering, that's pretty innovative, you got to admit. Justin just messaged me on Instagram and says, you blocked me on YouTube. I didn't block him on YouTube. What? Did one of you guys block him? Wayne King says, I meant gay. I already read that. Wayne King did. Oh. Eric's laughing. Cam says, not me this time. Wayne King says, just joking. He isn't blocked. He is pulling your leg. I don't want Justin pulling my leg. The fuck? Mr. Jones says, enjoy my K24A swap DC5, but would really love to feel the pulls of its K20A. For sure. I mean, the K24A, fuck, what is that? Accord Euro R motor. I'm not like super familiar with the Accord, the K24A. Like I don't really know that much about it, honestly. I know more about K20A, the K20, K24 shit. And then like, you know, K20A3s. I mean, I know a little bit about those. Not nearly as much as the Type S and Type R stuff. And then like K20Z1s, I don't follow too much about that. Winking says, how do you get a 3-year-old to go to bed? I don't know. Ask Bill Cosby. Cam says K24A. Yeah, I feel like the Accord Euro R, it comes with a K20A, doesn't it? Like, I don't know anything about a K24A, unless you're pulling my leg. Winking says L15 for the win. Cam says K24 motors don't have K24A. Eric says red milk, man. That's strawberry milk. Cam says Euro R had a K. Yeah, K20A. That's what I was wondering. So apparently Justin can't chat, so he's just chatting through Instagram messages because he cannot chat. When King says warmed up. Warm milk. What's that make white people sleepy? The turkey, right? William says I would be down with the K24. Dude, I called up I think it was the guy Wing King suggested to me for transmission work or something like that. Some kind of performance shop. I forget the name. I think it was a Jamaican guy or something like that. I asked him his opinion. I was like, you know, everyone's doing K20, K24 swaps, but I want to do a K20A. That's the motor I have. So I said to him, in your opinion, taking a K20A and boring it and stroking it so it's a 2.4 liter or like even like a 2.5 liter, like that would be pretty expensive, but like, do you think it would be worth it? He's like, honestly, if you're going to go for more displacement, get a K20, K24, because that's a better deal. It's the better bang for your buck. But he said, I see where you're coming from about stronger bottom end and, you know, dual valve springs already and like wanting more displacement out of a K20A. He's like, it would be pretty badass. It'd be pretty unique is what he said. He's like, nobody's done that. William says throw some cams into it and Honda out of that bitch with supercharger. There's something about NA that's just keeping me in my right spot, you know, like it's not that I don't want to go boost forced induction. Yeah. I don't know, man. I like that screaming NA sound, that feel, just revving the fuck out of it, you know? And going 10,000 RPMs is not going to be possible with a fucking supercharger or turbo, you know? So I don't know. I'm on the fence because it would be not a supercharger would be nice because of the instant linear power band, you know, like not having to wait for boost or have like do boost by gear or any of that shit, you know. Jesus, my fucking pop about to die. It's been sick. But he smokes poisonous cigarettes. Can't do anything about that. Let's see. Wayne King says, oh, damn, he is allergic to strawberries. Eric says, puts him right out. Wayne King says, K-Mod perform. Yeah, that place. Mr. Jones says, especially since you can redline at 10K with mine. Tune stock bolt. Redline. Wait, hold on. Redline at 10K with mine. Tune stock. bolt-ons, 8200 red line, 220 at 171. Wait, 220 wheel horsepower, 171 torque. I have a Euro K24A. It's out of the Accord Type S. And the TSX or the Honda Absolute, it's a JDM K24A. I've heard of import shops saying like something's a JDM K24A and it's not. I'm not trying to ruffle feathers or anything, but I've literally seen discussion boards where people were like, I got a JDM K24A. They're like, dude, that's not an Accord R. Accord R's came with the K20A. So I don't know. You might want to talk to where you got the motor from and be like, yeah, what the fuck? Wing King says, I'll try a box of wine. Puts me right out. Good old Franzia. Eric says, that's right, Wing. Well, into the supercharger, then remove it if you don't like it. Well, that's not an option. You know, if you spend $10,000 on a fucking setup, we're not just going to remove it, you know. That's, spend 10 grand. Yeah, I'm just removing it. I'll sell it for 5. It's like, what? Mr. Jen says, you never heard of the K24A. It's the JDM of the K24A2 TSX. Same shit, just supposedly 5 horsepower more than the TSX. Cam says, I bet my balls a K24A don't exist. It'll be a K24A something. Yeah, I'm not sure, honestly. I really don't know much about it, but I know a K24A. It's not a thing. They could be, motor shops and import shops could just be taking K24A2s, etching off the 2 off K24A2, trying to say, this is a JDM K24A, trying to get more money for it. Because the thing about a K24A2 is it really isn't worth that much money. Like, you can get one for like anywhere from $500 out of a junkyard to like $1,200 out of like an import house. Wing King says K27A. That's what I'm talking about. That's some like humble performance shit. Mr. Jones says you just have to take off the valve cover and check for free lobe on intake and exhaust. No, but it is funny you mentioned that, Cam, because I have heard that too. Like people saying JDM K24A, and you know, it's not. I don't think it's a thing. Because it's not that hard to etch off a number, you know. I mean, they're embossed inward. It's not like an outward thing, but I mean, you could still. Somebody has an embossing stamper or something. They could change any letter number they want, you know. Like that's why I was freaking out when I got my K20A and I thought I read the valve cover said PNB or whatever it was. And I was like, what is that about? I was like, this should say PRC, you know?
The stickers look good. I think all the stuff. All in all, guys.
Yeah, pretty fucking happy right now. Nothing left to get.
Look good. I think all the stuff we got looks good.
Yeah, pretty fucking happy right now. Pretty fucking happy right now. Only thing left to get is the group on intake.
Groupium, however you want to say it. Korean and Chinese people say group M, which is what I thought it was. Cam assures me it's Gruppium.
Gruppium.
But Gruppium to me just sounds hilarious. I don't know. I can't say it. I gotta say it. You have to. What do you do? What? tomato. Tomato, tomato, potato, potato.
Let's see. Cam says show pickup engine code. Wing King says it's time to get some snatch pockets. Got fries falling in between the seat already. Good God. I haven't ate one meal, smoked one cigarette in my car with the new interior. I will not. Mr. Jones says, how do I show a pic on here? Okay. Do you have Instagram? If you have Instagram, follow me on Instagram, send me a message, and then I'll show it on here through my phone because we're like real ghetto. We got backdoor hacks. Dude, I wish the chat was more interactive where people could post a photo and like for the sake of oh damn, I'm on top chat. What the fuck am I doing? I probably missed like 86 comments. I guess not. But I wish it was more interactive where you guys could post photos and like for the sake of like, oh, let's say a bunch of y'all are gonna post pictures of like dicks and shit. Just like random shit that doesn't just spam just for the fuck of it. You could me or moderators could just like approve or disapprove photos, just relevant shit. Wing King says just one fry. Law's Cab, what up, man? How you doing? Then you get a bunch of dicks. See? Already know what's coming. No pun intended. I guess it's better without photos then. This is why they don't have dick emojis. Law's Cab, man, how's the Del Sol project going? Pickle. Kev's done the impossible. Goddamn pickle. You guys ever seen Bad Santa when he gives him the wooden pickle? It's like, what the hell is it? It's like, it's a wooden pickle. Kev says, wintertime, my dude, I hibernate and it's in storage. Hey. Yeah, I feel you. I actually drove the car when I went to go get inspected. It was raining and I drove the car in the rain. Gave no fucks. And honestly, I'm not even going to lie. It didn't even leak water. What is that? It wasn't raining a ton, but I guess since the car was in motion constantly, it couldn't get a leak. It's only when it's stationary, which is weird. Or maybe the leak is like, hey, I'm done tormenting you. Wing King says, do they have beaver emojis? Eric says, let me see, and there's the beaver. Kev says, Honda gods feel bad. Your other one took too much water. God damn it. I think tomorrow's project, it's either going to be tomorrow or Thursday. Outer tie rods need to get off the car. I've been putting it off for way too long. It's the last mechanical piece off the car. And then just the hatch. We got to take the hatch off. And then from that point on, the car is expendable. Okay, Mr. Jones has got message request. Allow. if you guys are going to be able to see this or not. Hold on. Let's take a screenshot. Any day now. How the fuck do I turn it? Hold on, let me. Bitch, please. Search photos. Come on now. Fucking phones, man. Edit. Turn it. Hello, turn. Okay. Maybe. See if you guys can see that. I don't know if you're still here or not, Cam. Cam. I mean, it does say K24A, but not too sure about that one. It looks like it's kind of offset. I'd have to look at my K20A to see if like the spacing's right. You know what I'm saying? Something about it looks off. Because it's really not that hard to emboss. Get an embossing machine. I'm just saying. Dude, I wish there was like a database where you could look up that serial number, see exactly where it came from, or if it's a real serial number. Let's see, how much more do I gotta edit?
Yeah, guys. Yeah, guys. I think that about sums it up. You know, we're running about 30 minutes, and I'm going to edit this down. Probably try to make it about 15. You know, I think that about sums it up. You know, try to make it about 15. Hope you enjoyed the unboxing. Hope you enjoyed the unboxing. I was definitely excited. Definitely excited to get a real intake, a ram air intake system on this car.
Eric says, give me a minute and I will look at how my FB6 is stamped.
Your bolt-ons really matter because, you know, every horsepower counts. Every degree of going away from heat soak is a big deal, you know? So definitely excited for that. Future projects, next weekend, not this weekend, but the 8th, we'll be getting the rear Type R suspension and, you know, brake assembly, hubs, trailing arms, control arms, everything, sway bar, all that stuff will be going in the car.
Yeah, Cam.
So we'll be.
Cam says
sitting at 60 offset.
Shut up, me. Cam says something's fishy because in the Honda database, there's an app you can look for your phone to look up any engine, any transmission. There is no K24A. That's kind of tells you something, you know what I mean? Because if you think about it, think about this. An Accord Euro R is essentially a JDM TSX. There is no such thing as a Honda TSX. It's a Honda Accord Euro R. You know what I mean? So the Accord Euro R came with the K20A. That's why I was kind of confused when you said K24A. Can you send me the pic of the engine code? Yeah.
For spacers anymore, and yeah, pretty happy about that.
The fuck's going on downstairs?
keep watching the live streams. I do pretty happy about that. Watching the live streams. Watching the live streams. My spoon wheel's off.
What the fuck is going on?
Look at that fucking crack. I mean, literally. I love you, spoon. But I mean, really, guys? That is a huge crack. It even cracked on the inside, too. That hairline crack past the clock spring adapter plate. Look at that crack. Crack kills.
It really does.
So that, unfortunately, is going to be sitting on the passenger side for a little bit. A little bit.
Dude, I fucking hate that tripod, dude. It makes so much fucking noise. Hold on.
For a little bit.
Scraping on the garage floor makes a fuckload of noise.
A little bit. But yeah, all in all, I mean, the car is, it's a blast to drive. Blast to drive.
I'm almost done editing, guys. Got like 30 more seconds.
Really not happy about one. Really not happy about running that stock wheel though. I mean, I'm glad it didn't hurt anything on the steering spline or anything like that. It didn't crack.
Williams said question mark. Question mark? What's going on?
Seems like the center nut just kind of squished the hub and cracked it, so there's that. That's another thing I might think I'm showing you guys. There are second type R door sills. Squished the hub and cracked it, so that's there are second type R door sills. Nice little piece. And yeah, that's about it. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch y'all later. Until next time. Until next time. Until next time.
Until next time. All right. Well, got all that edited. Booyah. Why is the chat so dead? What happened? Let's see. Where are we at? What the fuck is going on? Okay, so Kev, yeah. Kev says, send me a picture. It looks like his. I don't know. Something about yours looks fucking more copacetic. Message. Sounds healthy.
It's about to go.
What the fuck just happened?
It's about to go down. That K-Series life.
That's right.
K24A. Just taking everything off. Getting ready to take it all the way down to the fucking block. Looking pretty clean though. Just need to clean it up. Looking pretty nice up in there too. Damn. Take this off. Got those 3 lobes. True VTech. Damn, looking pretty nice though.
Booyah. Yeah, I mean, it does. I mean, I'm not knocking what you got. I just don't understand what the fuck a K24A is because there's no record of it. Like Honda Database has every K series engine, good and bad, you know? Like shit that's just in Odysseys or CRVs or anything, you know? So it's kind of weird they don't have a K24A on there. I'm just not sure. Now, the bigger question is, what song am I using through my time lapses? Kev says, what's the issue with the one you're looking at? Well, there's not really an issue with it. Like, you know, there's not an issue necessarily. Like what we're saying, like me and Cam are both like, we're both like kind of on the same page about you cannot look up a K24A and find any information about it on Honda Database or Wikipedia or anywhere, you know? So it's kind of like, you know, you can look up any info about any Honda motor that pretty much ever existed. So it's kind of like, you know what I mean? It's kind of peculiar. They don't say anything about a K24A. They got shit about K24A2s, A4s, you know, A1 through fucking 6. It's weird because there isn't a lot of info on the motors and nobody really knows about them, but it's basically a JDM TSX swap. I have two of them identical, both K24A. Just want you guys to know they're out there. LOL. Thanks, man. Well, yeah, no, I'm not knocking what you have or anything. Like, if it exists, it exists. But I know nothing about it, and I find it peculiar that Honda Database doesn't have anything about it. You know. Blade. 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 Wesley Snipes in Blade. Blade. That's the end of the time lapse. Any day now.
On the inside too, that hairline crack past the clock spring adapter plate. Crack kills. Unfortunately, it's gonna be slipping past. Next time.
Blade. All right, booyah. So now I'm done editing. Let's see. Cam says barbecue for lunch here today. Kev says JDM engines don't have the last number digit on the block stamp. Every JDM K24A is stamped the same. Kev says Wiki just lists what the US equivalent is. Yeah, definitely, but it's just, it's weird. I find it weird. You can find shit about K20As. You can find shit about, any engine basically, except for a K24A. I've never heard of it. It's good we're open for debate, though, Maybe it exists. Clearly, the guy's got it in his car. It sounds good, but I'm just saying. I mean, honestly, it doesn't sound any different from my K24A2, so that's kind of like, because a K24A2 and an RSX sounds badass. So it definitely sounds badass. So we can't really differentiate between what a K24A2 versus a K24A sounds like. To me, it sounds like on the dyno, the video you sent me, it sounds like a K24A2. Grounds, dude. Ugh. Cam says Honda database says it doesn't exist, so don't know then. True story. True story.
Dude, I would definitely put one of these on my card. This is a real homie. This is a real sponsor. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, so it would go like that, basically. I'm pretty sure.
Booyah. Okay, everything's lined up. Just gotta check one more thing.
Drew. That's right, people. You know what it says? It says neighborhood Jesus. Let's get into unboxing. Jesus. Let's get into unboxing this motherfucker.
Okay, so just done editing. Let that bitch sit in the background for 5 hours because 4K takes ridiculously long time to transcode. Ridiculous. Anybody that's daily uploading in 4K, my heart goes out to you because, man, it's like having no life. That's why I don't fucking release videos hardly anymore. Just doing live streams. Richard, what's up, everyone? How you doing, Rich? Budget Gaming, what's up, dude? Similar to the Japanese spec K20A, Honda also made a variety of 2.4-liter performance IV Tech engines available in Homeland, like the North American spec K24A2. Cav says if it came from a Euro Accord Type R or Euro Accord Type S, it's identical to the K24A2. Well, the fucking thing about an Accord Euro R is it comes with a K20A. Like it's known, you know. Like maybe I don't know about a Accord Type S. I don't know what the trim difference is in a Accord Type R or Type S, but I know the Type R, Accord Euro Type R came with a K20A. Budget game. It says the K24A shares a similar design, yet produces slightly less power and slightly more torque. And like the K24A2, the K24A features a drive-by-wire throttle body and a modest 10.5-to-1 compression ratio. Huh. K24A 2004 to 06 Accord 224S, 24T, 24TL, 197 horsepower, 171. The 06 to 08 Accord Type S, 197, 171. 08 to 2013 Accord Type S, 206, 171. Kev says, got to build a production rig. Oh, I got the production rig. It's just, dude, my computer's from late 2012. If I were to rebuild it for 4K, like it can run 4K. It doesn't make it completely take a shit. It just takes like a lot longer. And that's even with 16 gigabytes of RAM and like offloading, you know, not trying to take up like writing and reading speed. Like I use 2 hard drives and shit. But literally, if I were to buy and build a new computer with a 4K, like specifically primarily for 4K video editing and rendering, all that stuff, dude, it costs so much money. That shit would be oof. Because I'm running 16 gigabytes of RAM. Like, dude, I would probably have to run so much RAM and like fucking video cards and shit that oof. Computers are a way, like you guys think music studio or building a car is expensive, dude. You could easily spend $10,000 on a computer. Easily. Like there's this Fucking what company is that? Digital Storm. Dude, their computers are ridiculous. Like they're gaming rigs. I mean, they're for video editing or like production or gaming. And those computers could easily get $10,000 bench like price tag all day. Shit's crazy. Kev says type S, not R. Gotcha. Kev says, I just helped Christian build up a new rig. Can slap you something together, dude. I'd be interested to see what the. Kev says shit. Digital Storm charges stupid markup. Can build same thing for half the cost. Well, fuck. I might be interested in that, Kevo. Their shit looks sweet. You got to admit. I mean, whatever they're building. Like I built a, just for fun, just pretending I had like infinite amount of money. Built like my dream PC. Thing was like, I don't even remember how much it was. I think I saved it maybe. It's in banners. Check my fucking folder. Any day now, come on. I'll tell you one thing, this Mac OS Mojave shit runs slow as dog shit. Documents, maybe. Desktop, where the fuck is it? I think it's in DC5R, maybe I put it there. Come on, just find the fucking file. I'm not fucking seeing it. Oh, there it is. Haha. Dude, I swear this computer is running. So it's probably because I have Logic and a stream up, but it's pretty bad. Digital Storm. I forgot how much this shit was, but it was stupid expensive. PC part picker. My last build, iOS can take a hike. Well, dude, my iOS before this was running excellent. Like it ran really not bad at all. Day now. Yeah, the PC I built, like dream PC I built, was $12,000, and it would look like this. Like that shit looks crazy. Fucking crazy. Fucking Nat, get out of here. Get out of here, Nat. Let's see. No, cancel. Open a new tab. Open a new tab. What's Kev got? Any day now. Lulz Kev's completed build. Oh, dude, this looks legit. Dude, this looks legit as fuck. Yeah, you can build me a PC. Hold on. Let's go through Kev's. me move this tab over here. This. Look at Kev's build, guys. This is like the Del Sol of motherfucking computers. Dude, that shit looks clean. Clean. Yeah, it's like super ergonomical. Like, looks like fucking perfect. God damn. Yeah, like, see, that right there would have me like super happy. Not having to see wires and shit. Like, I'm a sucker for like tucked wires and shit and things looking like super aesthetically pleasing. That's pretty badass keyboard too. Damn, you got buttons on the side of your mouse. What the fuck? What is that from? That's from Batman, isn't it? Like fucking what is that from? I don't know. I don't know. Ah, so, yeah, it is South Park. I was about to say it like reminded me of Professor Chaos or some shit. Yeah, that shit is clean, dude. Is it water cooled? Yeah, that thing's badass. No joke. Do you have lights on the back of the is there like what's lighting it up back here? Is that just from the computer or do you have like LEDs on the back of the monitors or something? Yeah, RGB strip. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, that shit looks dope, dude. Nice work. Very nice. How much do you think you spent on all that? And are you a pro gamer? Kev says trying to get Christian to water cool his RGB strip. Fuck yeah. Tuck the car, tuck the PC. That's right. Oh, another thing I found out, I'm gonna be ditching my secondary O2 sensor because I don't need it because I'm running a race header. So what I'll do, I don't have to weld a bung on my race header to run my wideband. So, you know, secondary O2 slot will be opened up, run the wideband O2 sensor in the secondary slot, and I actually found the thing that'll make the AC vent work and turn it into a gauge. I've read a write up on Club RSX. They have this is for actually for a Mazda Speed 3, but you can modify it to fit in the RSX's you know, port, and you'll still have AC coming through around the perimeter of the gauge hole or the AC hole. So your gauge will be there, and around it you'll still get AC, so it's not completely blocked off. Nice little fun fact for any of you DC5 owners that want to put a wideband in an AC vent. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, I saw it, Eric. Yeah, no, I wasn't like necessarily talking about like USDM. I was just talking about fucking but it is good to compare just to see like what y'all's stamps look like. Y'all's stamps look a lot cleaner though, honestly. Like, I don't know, something about it. I'm on the fence. I'm on the goddamn fence. Oh, another thing too, I've decided I am going with the Works Bell hub. I'm not getting another Spoon hub. No offense, Spoon, but kind of fuck you. No offense, but kind of offense. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust it, you know? I think the Works Bell hub's going to be higher quality. It probably weighs a little bit more, but honestly, I'd rather have a better made product that weighs maybe a pound more. So going with the Works Bell hub, one, because I've decided that I am going to get a quick release. I don't think it's super necessary. I'm not going to get it until way later down the road, probably, but I'm going to get the Works Bell hub that accommodates the Wrap Fix 2, quick release system, just because, I don't know, something about it. It's badass. Two, you can take your steering wheel off, and people argue car thieves could just bring their own steering wheel and steal your car. They make this quick release hub system where the little nub that goes on your quick release, they have a locking system you can buy for like $130 that, it's gonna basically any type of lock system, if it's got a key, people can steal it, right? But the fact that it's going to take them it's going to take them a lot longer to steal your car. If it, one, has no steering wheel, they got to go run and get a quick release. Two, they got to break off a quick release lock. Three, I don't think anybody's gonna steal my car. Honestly, they're gonna have a field day. If it comes down to I'm going somewhere, I'm leaving my car somewhere, I will take the steering wheel out and I'll take the K Pro out, and they'll be fucked. That's what I think. Eric says I have the window sticker too. That's right, dude. I'm telling you, sell that FB6, get that 15 grand or whatever you could sell it for. Put that shit in the DC5, make it a sweet ass DC5. You're not gonna beat yourself up over that, You can get a paint job, get K20A or K24A2, more expensive route, less expensive route, and then a set of Recaros and some nice wheels, and get a tune, and you'll be loving it. And while you mull that over, I'm gonna get another cup of coffee. B motherfucking y'all. B motherfucking y'all. Eric says, I have to get the company truck full time. That's happening next year. Oh, dude, do it. Don't sell your DC5, man. I'm telling you. You're going to kick yourself. It's going to be part 2 of, man, I miss my Type S. Then you're going to say, man, I miss my base model. Then you're going to be like, man, I miss a Honda. It's like FB6 is like, I'm not going to hate, you know what I mean? But it's not the Honda for me at all. It's too new of a Honda. I mean, this is coming from somebody that wouldn't even buy an FK8. Not unless it was $20,000 cheaper. You know what I'm saying? Like the older Hondas, it's a more direct experience, driving experience, you know? That's just my 2 cents on it, though. Kev says, feel that. Eric says, it's a torque monster. I mean, it has more torque than a Type S for sure. But, dude, just put a K24A2, go K20, K24, and a fucking RSX. That thing's going to feel and be so much more torquey than an FB6. Like, hands down. It's like a built K20, K24. I mean, not completely built, not like sleeve the block and all that, and like bore it out and hone it and all that stuff. But like, we're talking like K20, K24 can make anywhere from 270 to 300 horsepower, depending on your commitment to how much you're spending. So 270 to 300 horsepower. Then torque wise is like, what is it like? I feel like it's like 200 or no, it's like, yeah, isn't it like 200 feet-pounds of torque or something? Kev says 40K is LOL. It is, dude. And that fucking craze people are going through dealer markup, making them like 50 grand or some shit. Like, so stupid. Kev says new shit is too over-engineered. DC5 was the last real Honda. I feel that, man. Hey, I might want to put tobacco on it. Yeah, I definitely feel that. Dude, I saw... You guys ready for a laugh? All the people in this area that I've seen one clean DC5 here. It's a pearl white one, 05 to 06. Looks pretty sleek, pretty clean. It's not into that camber stance life shit. Looks like it's pretty well maintained, right? I saw an 02 to 04 today. I think it was a silver one. Fucking driver side mirror was dangling. I was going through, he was sitting at a stoplight. The fucking mirror was just dangling. Like, I mean, if your mirror's at the point where it's dangling, just take it off. I fucking beeped and revved at him, just like, the fuck? I was like, hey, DC5. Oh, wait, it sucks. What happened to you? Learn to drive. That right there is a good reason to get the power folding mirrors. If you're gonna park on a street where people are gonna run into you and break off your mirror. Well, one, you probably got bigger problems than a mirror. Get sideswiped, fuck your whole car up, but they're just gonna mess up your mirror. Just get the power folding mirror, tuck that shit in or something. Eric says, well, I used to have two DC5s, 06 base, still have it, 05 Type S. Kev says, dude, I feel that. It's like DC5, FA, and FGs are like the new beater EG, EK, DC2, DB8s. Dude, every time I see a DC5, I cringe. Around here, at least. I'm like, dude, what are you doing to your fucking car? And that's why people that are looking to buy DC5s, it is one of the hardest markets to find a clean DC5. Doesn't matter if it's 02 to 04. I'd say the 02 to 04s are in worse condition most times than the 05 to 06. I don't know why that is really. It's only 2 years, but I mean, dude, the 02 to 04s are so fucking trash out there. It's not even funny. Like, it makes me want to get sick to my stomach. Like, oh, what are you doing to them? Stop having sex with this beautiful girl. Some nasty dude just slobbing on some hot chick. Ugh. Let's see how much longer this final cut's taking. Jesus, man, this is going to take forever. Cam says DC5 ain't no beater. Well, not to us because we appreciate it, but we're saying people treat them like a beater, dude. I know exactly what he's talking about. Fucking, you should see some of the DC5s here. People fucking, they don't take care of their paint. They don't take care of their seats. They don't take care of fucking shit. You know, it sucks. It really does. Gabe says, right, but they're in that price point now. That's true. Like, go back 13, almost, we'll call it 14 years. My first DC5, I bought it used with 30,000 miles, and it was a $22,000 car, right? Bought it from CarMax, financed it, whatever. That's expensive. Like, any car that's over $20,000, that's like a new car, right? Even if it's got 30,000 miles, it's still a new car, basically. Now, I lose that car in the flood. That's $22,000 plus all the time, money, labor, all the shit I went through, right? Lost that car. The fact that I am in a DC5 again, and I only had to spend $4,300 goes to show it's like a beater, basically, They cost less than 10 grand to get a RSX. It's fucking crazy. I mean, even half of 10 grand. Like, I didn't even pay 5 grand, Kev says 1,500 to 2,000 all day here. Beat the fuck, sticker bombed, rusted out. I feel like I did good for getting mine, dude. If you think about it that way, there's no rust in my car. It does have a little water leak and all that, shit like that. But the interior pieces were in good condition. Except for the seats, obviously. But I was going red recars anyway. But dashboard was in really great shape. Paint was freshly painted, just gotten a fresh paint job. It was a shitty prep job, but still fresh paint. From 20 feet away, it looks amazing, but get up with a magnifying glass, you're like, yep, that's tsunami runs. That's orange peel. Doesn't look too good. But for 4 grand, basically 4 grand, I feel like it did pretty good. Even with the issues it had, we fixed them, whatever. Eric says, I wish I could win the lotto so I could dump a shitload of money into my DC5. Dude, just don't play the lotto. Save that money in a hat. You're on your way. I'm telling you, man, sell the FB6. You won't regret it. Cam says 05 Type S in Australia, brand new, was 48K. Sell your house like I did, Eric. You can live in a car, but you can't drive a house. It's very true. It's not the most fun, but Eric says, haha, I only owe 49K on my house and it's paid for. Kev says, yeah, bro, as long as it ain't rusting, it's a good buy, especially where we live. Wait, where do you live at, Kev? I don't even know where you live at. What the fuck's wrong with me? I just realized that. Unless my elephant brain is turned off. Dude, this shit is gonna take forever. Forever, forever. Eric says, I have 2 kids though, LOL. Live in a car with them? Oh, hell no. They're loud when we're playing PlayStation from 10 feet away. Imagine if they're sitting shotgun right next to you. I want red milk. Like, oh, fuck no. Cam says, take out a second mortgage on that house and build that. I was going to say that, take out a mortgage, but I don't think his old lady would go for that. Cam says, get a trailer for the kids to run riot in. Just like tow hitch. Fucking kids having a mayhem in the back seat, in the back of the trailer. Just like, bah. What are you trailing back there? Kids. Kev. This fucking Christian just sent me a fucking message on Instagram. He says, you building a PC, bro? Word on the street says you're crossing over. Dude, I wish there was a way you could integrate. This is my dream. I want to like talk. I wish Steve Jobs were alive or somebody really fucking smart. I wish there was a way you could have a Mac sitting right here. You could have a PC sitting right here, right? And feasibly it is through AirDrop and, Wi-Fi and sharing it through wire shit. But I'm saying real-time transfer. Imagine you got file, you got a video, you got a link, you got a web browser page up. Imagine you could integrate a Mac and a PC together so you could just like drag from one screen to the next. You know what I'm saying? In real time. That shit would be the future right there, but they're never going to do that. It's never going to happen because Apple and certain companies are so fucking hell-bent on end-to-end, software. It's so fucking whack. Kev says, I told him to apply the pressure. Kev says, easy? In real time? Kev says, can't drag and drop, but you can build an NAS and create shit. Yeah, I already got that shit, like, pretty, not necessarily, like, a dedicated, like, storage thing, but, like, through, like, you're going through, like, Dropbox or anything like that, or even, like, backing up files on hard drives and how you, like RAID and all that shit. Like, I understand all that. I'm just talking real time, just, like, you're looking at the screen, it's a PC. There's a Mac here. Just click and drag that shit to your next screen. That would be a fucking game changer, to say the least. Because so many things that I love about Mac and so many things I love about PC conflict with each other, basically. Like FL Studio, Fruity Loops, you can only run that on Windows properly. You can get it on, like I've found a backdoor way. For example, like I can get FL Studio on a Mac, but it doesn't work properly. That's the thing. And it takes forever to fucking load. Finally. Maybe. Jesus, dude. The app is open. What is your problem? Mojave, I hate you. This thing takes forever. See, like,
FL Studio on a Mac, right? But the problem is the MIDI doesn't really work properly. It does and it doesn't, you know? So like, let's say, I don't know, let's replace this with, I have no clue. FL keys, sure. And it takes forever too. So like I'm playing on my MIDI keyboard. Seems like the see like my volume. Yeah, see, there you go. Something about the volume of the velocity of the keys and stuff, like certain notes will be louder and softer than each other, which makes no sense. Like let's say you go to like so like my mod wheel doesn't work, but it's still registering it. It should work. Pitch wheel doesn't work. Makes no sense. Because like it should. But yeah, that's enough of that nerd down on that. Point of the matter. Kev says can build a Hackintosh dual bootable Windows OS X. That's true too. I've thought about that. For what I need it for, though, I just, you know, like I have my fucking shitty Sony Vaio running like Windows 10 in the background to do Fruity Loops. And what's your audio setup? Okay, so not to nerd out too much. Let me close this out real quick. I don't want it hogging all the RAM. I mean, even Xing it out takes forever. What the hell's that noise? Yeah, it's just an alpha version of FL Studio they made for Mac. Somebody made it. There we go. See, you force quit it, it closes instantly. So that's good. Okay, but my audio setup, so basically in a nutshell, we have, it's a combination of digital, analog, going back to digital, or analog to digital. Wow. I'm trying to think what you would call it. It's analog stuff going to digital, basically. But okay, so here's my analog mixer, 16 channel Mackie, you know, plug all my shit in there, all my instruments. So underneath, I gotta get a light. Two Roland Edirol FA101 Firewire interfaces, good for each box can do 10 in, 10 out. So I have 20 ins and 20 outs. And these are like the super badass way to not have to spend a ton of money to get good, quick, no latency recording, you know, analog to digital. They have ADA converters in them, so they're pretty badass. So the other computer over here, what I do to bridge these two computers together to communicate MIDI information and stuff like that to each other is this guy right here, the MPD. I plug the MPD into the Sony computer running Fruity Loops, right? So I can start and stop my sequencer for my drum beats and shit. I have MIDI cables going. I have a MIDI output to MIDI input interface, like that little green light blinking right there. That's how they make the bridge. Then like, let's say my, my Moog right here. I have a Moog synthesizer. This cable's going to the MPD. So the Fruity Loops can control the tempo, start, sequence, and all that shit on the Moog. And then I have like, you know,
other synthesizers and stuff like that. So everything's making a bridge. Anything that has MIDI is synced up, basically. Like all my pedals on the floor, any one that has MIDI, like the slicer, the Ditto X4 looper, and anything that has MIDI, they're all plugged into a hub, and they're all getting transmitted tempo and start-stop time. Push my wire back through. Come on. Yeah, it took me a while to decipher how to do all this. It's like easy just hooking up a MIDI keyboard or doing like very simple MIDI, but once you get into like the area where you have like multiple inputs and outputs and routing and stuff, it's kind of daunting. Okay, it says, oh shit, tons of inputs. Goddamn, son. That's intricate as fuck. Yeah. It's pretty cool though, honestly. Like sometime I'll have to do like a little studio session where I use like everything. Because a lot of the times when I'm like, you guys see any of my music shit, I'm using like 10% of the capability of the studio. I'm usually doing like one thing at a time. I used to do everything at once. Like I have like a microKORG synthesizer there. I used to have a K oscillator or a chaos pad that was hooked up to MIDI, and literally you could go around the room and use the tap tempos on certain ones, and it would change the tap tempo, the sequencer tempo of everything. So literally, like you're working on this like little beat machine, you tap tempo like do, 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 and everything's going in the same tempo, do, do, do. Let's say you go over to another one, you like do like a faster tempo, like do, 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 do. Everything fucking syncs up. Kev says, polish all that shit up and do a complete room tour / gear vlogs. Huge community of gearheads out there. Oh, definitely. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it. Like, there's so much more I want to do though. That's the thing that's a problem with me, is like I could embellish or like, show people what I have, but it's like, dude, there's so much more to do. I'm just kind of taking a break on it because like music equipment is expensive, dude. It's I would say it's more expensive to some degree than building a car, building like a fucking tuner car, They're both up there, but eventually with a car, building a car, you will run out of parts to buy. Let's say it takes you $80,000, $100,000 or whatever, but there's studios out there that are worth millions of dollars. Like, and somebody was like Bill Gates or somebody that has billions of dollars. Like, you could build a studio easily that cost $10-20 million. Like, there's no limit to studios. That's the crazy thing. To some degree, there's a limit to like building a car. Like, I mean, yeah, shit will come out, but like technology with cars, like it gets like crazier and crazier, but like it's not nearly as accelerating as music equipment. There's always going to be some kind of new electrical technology or switches or a better pedal that's more ergonomical, it's smaller, it weighs less. Like, that shit is mind-blowing. True story. It's like computers and video game graphics and stuff. They'll always get better for the most part. Till one day we're wearing fucking virtual headsets that are like teeny, like a pair of glasses, and you're like in another fucking world, like the Matrix or some shit. That'd be pretty cool. Because VR right now, like PlayStation VR and Oculus and all that stuff, it's cool, but it's like, it's not really virtual. You totally know you're wearing a big fucking cheesehead headset. Weighs 5 pounds. You're like, oh, I got two wands in my hand. Like, imagine if you had like a sensor put in your hand or something like that, you know, like some crazy shit. Like, you don't even know you're wearing gear to be in VR or something like that. That'd be insane. My mind wanders. I digress. But yeah, eventually I want to do some more stuff, get my stuff a little more tight knit. Definitely do a tour, show all the people on the channel that are interested in music. There's a couple of you guys that are like, dude, all that fucking equipment is sweet. Eric said, well, shit. Oh, Kev, I forgot to ask you, do you play Fortnite? I remember you saying something about they did cross-platform, so if you ever want to play with us on Fortnite, fucking send me a epic friend invite. Yeah, that's right. I can't remember if you said you played or not. Maybe you said you tried playing and you hated it. Maybe that's what it was. And look at these. The first set of Olins for the FK8 CTR. Christian's shop is a licensed Olins coilover, like assembler, wholesaler, whatever you want to call it. Look at them babies. Those are the fucking bomb. The diggity. The no doubt. But yeah, guys, seeing as who else we got here? We got 3 people left. We got Kev, Eric, and someone else. Not sure. Guess it's about time to wrap up. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I think I'm gonna retire, probably eat some pizza, try to wake up early enough to go get outer tie rods out of the silver car. And dude, it's so weird just saying the silver car now. That car used to be Stacy. Now I just refer to it as the silver car. It's fucking weird. It's like if you had a ex-girlfriend or you had a girlfriend, you refer to her as her first name, then you break up and you're just like, yeah, my ex-girlfriend. Yeah, the silver car. That's pretty much what's come down to. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. Be on the lookout for that video. Fucking should be up late tonight, early tomorrow. However long Final Cut wants to take. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it'll be up. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch y'all later. Have a good night. Be y'all.